Yo, what's up, family? Hey, this is your boy, Robert. Now, listen, I came on today because I actually want to do a tutorial and a suggestion. Now, this is a little weird for me because I normally don't do stuff like this, but I'm going to let y'all know a secret. So, fall is coming, winter is coming, and so a lot of times, we like to, men, we like to switch up our hair maybe a little bit. So if you normally rock a short fade during the summertime, you might want to grow your hair during the wintertime or the fall season because it's colder outside. And so, and maybe, we could rock different styles, whatever. And so for a long time, I've rocked, the sponge look and which is cool, but I felt like, I felt inspired. Y'all can call it light skin vibes, whatever you want to call it. I felt inspired looking. I saw for the women that the French roll was actually coming back, and I saw they doing their thing. And so it took me back. I said, you know what? I remember middle school, when I was growing up, and even I see it now, but not done very well, is the SCurl or the texturizer. And so, I said out of nowhere, I was like, hey, if the French roll can come back, so can the texturizer, so can the SCurl. So listen, I'm not being paid for this video, but I want to help my brothers out because believe it or not, I get stopped a lot lately because they're like, oh, your hair is curly, whatnot. And right now I'm asleep. So this is, but I get stopped a lot and they always ask, hey, oh my God, your hair looks nice. What is that? Is it, is that your hair or is it, they know it's my hair, but it looks very natural. It doesn't look processed. Because some of y'all get the wrong stuff. You get the wrong stuff. So if you're one of my brothers and you're like, hey, I want to rock, I want to texturize my hair, or I want to S-curl or whatever you want to call it. Listen, I want to help y'all out. I want to help make sure y'all get the right stuff. So there's a lot of brands out there that you could potentially get. And I highly suggest, I'm not the expert, but I'm just telling you what works and what's been working for me since middle school, doing it. I want to encourage you to get this one. If you're going to get a box, get this one. It is the Pro-Line Comb-Thru Texturizer. The Pro-Line Comb-Thru Texturizer with no lie, no mix for sensitive scalps. This right here. Now, there's a lot of other brands out there. There's Dukes, there's SCurl, there's all that other stuff. I highly suggest you leave that alone and you go grab this. Now, this brother, I don't even know who this brother is. If y'all know him, tag him because he's been on this box at least for 15, 20 years. I know that because I've been using this product for that long. So listen, for all the people who are like, oh, it's not natural, it's not that, okay, I get it, whatever. But for those who are like, hey, you want to try something different, this is a 2 easy step and it works in minutes. Literally, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long, and I'm gonna give you a little tutorial. When you go to the store, you want to buy at least 2. I would say 2 to 3. Keep them in stock because you do have to reapply it for it to stay fresh as your hair grows. So I normally reapply maybe, and I may be doing it wrong, maybe once a month. Yeah, probably once a month. And so here's a fresh box. I always keep 2 or 3 when I'm doing it because I want to stay fresh. And you never know when you got to travel, what you got to do. It's an extra step. So here, I'm going to open this. You see this? It is the 2 easy step, no lie joint. This brother been on here for at least 20 years too. Tag them if you know them, if they still alive. So when you open this, it's a little box. I used to be ashamed of this stuff, but now, please, I don't care. I don't think. So it comes with 2 things. You don't need that much to make this happen. The first thing is you need the actual texturizer cream, the Pro-Line Comb-Thru No Lie Texturizer Cream. If you got this, so this is they normally have regular or extra strength. I typically go with the regular because I don't have, some of y'all got that like real, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. And so you might need the extra strength, but for most guys, I think this works. This is the Pro-Line Comb-Thru, no lie. You just need that, right? Then what you see is you got the shampoo, the Pro-Line Neutralizing Shampoo, step 2. And then you got the hair moisturizing complex. Literally, that is all that is in this box. And it got some instructions, but we're men, so we never need to read the instructions. So for this, you can leave it. Let's say the instructions tell you. So you take this, right? And you go and you get your comb. And depending on how much hair you have, depends what type of comb you need. So for me, I've been using this comb because I have a little bit more hair. And you might, depending on the length of your hair, you might need 2 for, if you got long hair, you might need 2 of these. But either get you one of these combs or you can get your rat tooth comb and you take it, you open it. It smells like, chemicals, that's what it is. You take it, you take your comb, go through there, swirl it up a little bit. And then you take it and you start applying it to your hair. Now, because I'm a G now, what I do is I literally just take my hands and I start rubbing it all across my hair. Literally. And I just take it and I rub it all across my hair. And so, and I'm going to tell you this. If you're getting this, I would highly suggest that you do this first and then go get your hair cut. Do not get your hair cut first and then do this. Get this first and then go get your hair cut. Because let me tell you, it will burn. It will burn. So get this first. So you take this, swirl around, and then you'll take a comb. And it's called a comb-through for a reason. Because once you apply it to your hair, you literally take the comb and you comb it through. Comb it through. If you got shorter hair, go ahead and do it. You get the rat tooth comb. As long as you can put your hair through a comb, this will work. Take it, comb it, comb it, comb it, comb it, comb it, comb it, and then you wait. But let me see the instructions. It does tell you, by the way, that you need to get some towels, wide tooth comb, gloves, petroleum jelly, but I don't do all that. All right, but you need to let it sit on your hair. Maybe, let me see. It'll tell you. So if you got coarse, short hair, maybe 7 to 10 minutes max. So you apply it in 2 to 3 minutes, process it, allow it to sit 7 to 10 or 7 to 9. If you got coarse hair, if you got not so coarse long hair, 7 to 9. So all along, even if you have long hair, it's like 12 to 15 minutes. But literally I'll say about 7 minutes, 8 minutes. You let it sit on there. And you could be doing it while you're in the shower. To be honest, I've started doing it. I don't know if it's healthy or not. Who knows? But after you jump in the shower, rinse it out, wash your body, do your thing, let it sit, wash it out. Then, listen, I ain't telling y'all if y'all listen, I'm just telling you what I do. I'm not saying you got to do it like I do. This is just what I do. Then you take it, shampoo, step number 2, shampoo. You want to get that in there because if you leave this in here, it will start to burn a little bit. So you take it, run it through there. Now, your hair will have already changed and you will already feel smooth. I promise you. And also, your hair gets a lot darker. And then after you rinse this out, then you literally take this and you run it through. You open it. Make sure you open it before you get in the shower. Before you wash your hair. You want to make sure that you get this and you cut it, put it in there. You're going to let this sit. You're going to let this sit for a couple minutes. I would say, for me, I think you would sit there. You let it sit there for, 1 to 3 minutes. You let about 3 minutes if you can. Let it sit there because it's doing its thing. I don't know exactly, moisturizing your hair. It feels really good. Your hair starts to feel smooth. And so then you have to take that and then you rinse that out too. when you get out of the shower or you get from under the sink, get ready to look Puerto Rican. You're going to look like Rico Suave. You're going to look Dominican. And so, boom, there it is. Now, your hair's going to be curly. It's going to be dope. Now, once it's done, you can use, like, through the years, I've used so many different products to get the curl pattern and the curl stuff that I want. But the thing that I've used the most that I like, I'm going to show you. Go a little tutorial real quick. The thing that I like, I've used different products throughout the years. One time I was really using Lotta Body a lot. You take it, boom, and your hair crisp up and it's curly and it's hard. But then the problem with that, it flakes your scalp and whatnot. But one thing that I like that I've kind of stayed with is I've started using Echo, the olive oil styling gel. Yes, the Echo olive oil styling gel. This is what I've started using. So once you get dressed, you get all your stuff situated, you're going out, and then I would take it and then literally take the gel. My hair's already kind of damp. Take it, literally run my fingers through it. And then, bam, the magic's there. And so you can actually get up, you continue to wet your hair. And let's say you're going out, you don't feel like putting gel on your hair. Well, one day, what you'll get is the difference between this product and a lot of the other products is that you wind up with that straight, like, semi-curly, wet look, and I hate that. With this product, your hair still keeps and holds its natural curl pattern, but it's a little bit more curly, and you don't look like you got a perm in your hair. And that's what I love because it looks natural. So if I don't feel like throwing gel in my hair that day, I get at the shower and I'm rushing for whatever reason, my hair will naturally dry, go back, but it'll just be curly. And so I highly suggest you all get this this product, the Comb-Thru Pro-Line Texturizer. Do not get Dukes. Do not get that SCurl stuff. Do not get the 360 way. No, don't do it. You'll be frustrated. And I know that they have their own hair products too, like the gels and whatnot. I don't too much like it. I've tried them over the years. I'm not too fond of it, but hey, if it works for you, do you. I like this. This product has worked for me. It continues to work for me. So this is what I go with. So, hey, just want to help my brothers out.